What is going on, guys? Today I'm making a video of 3 hand-picked stocks that are completely bottomed out that I have been watching for a very long time, that if you buy right now, I think you will make a lot of money. Single one of these stocks, I believe, is bottomed out. They are not diluting, and they have large catalysts coming up. One of these is probably the cheapest AI stock in the entire market, with earnings coming out later this month. Another one of these stocks has a $20 million market cap, 100 million authorized shares, 50 million outstanding shares, and half of those are locked up. So a very small float of 20 million. We just had very impressive Q4 results for 2022, recording close to 24.4 million in revenue and very good EBITDA. CEO revealed that the company has performed 80% above projected figure. So this company is growing way faster than expected, and this stock is projecting well over, or just over, $100 million in revenue for 2023, and they did over $20 million in Q4 of 2022 and are growing very fast. They do not plan on diluting. I'm also going over a stock that is bottomed out at 6 cents, was trading at 15 cents, now is trading at 6 cents. It has $2 billion in government and federal funding, and they are projected to do $200 million in gross revenue just from one of their projects alone. Keep in mind, they have multiple projects in their queue, multiple projects that are coming up, and just one of these has the ability and is forecasting $200 million revenue for the next 7 to 10 years. This is a company that does not have to dilute because they have government funding and they have very big projects coming up, a very good share structure. This is one that you have to watch. There is no other penny stock in the entire market doing what this company is doing right now. This is a video you really want to watch every single minute of. Make sure you like the video, put notifications on so you do not miss these plays. First stock I want to talk about is one I have been mentioning for a while. I have multiple videos on this company, ticker DRCR, Swifty Global. Now this is one with a very amazing share structure. They haven't been diluting. I'm actually trying to show you guys stocks that, actually have something going on and they aren't diluting like crazy. And if they are, I'm making sure that these companies actually are growing in revenue and, have a lot of acquisitions they're doing. And that's why they're diluting, because in the past, I would just cover a lot of hype companies that I would never invest in. I still may do this sometimes, but right now I'm really trying to focus on some very, good companies, that are actually worth listening to. So one has a market cap of $9 million and they are projecting well over 100 million revenue for 2023. They only have 100 million authorized shares. Outstanding shares are 50 million. They finally updated their float. It was at 500,000 for a very long time and it was very outdated. It was more like 10 million, but this one is apparently it is at 20 million right now. Half of the shares are restricted and locked up. And I'll be honest, the people that are owning these restricted shares, they do not want to cash out until multiple dollars. The CEO, the chairman, which is also the CEO of Islet, that has a lot to do with this company. He's actually involved. But this is a very good company right now. They are growing massively. As you can see, the software development team, this opens up a lot of possibilities and actually increases their value. They have decades of experience on the software development side of this company. They are a technology company focused on creating groundbreaking solutions in the fintech and sports betting sectors, with revenues expected to reach 100 million in 2023. So a market cap of 9 million and a very amazing share structure. They haven't been diluting at all in a very long time, and they expect $100 million in revenue in 2023. This is one that could easily hit 50 cents this year. I think it is bottomed out right now. I actually covered this one when it was really low a few times. It's sitting at 19 cents. This one you could easily hold on and swing right now and make a lot of money because there's a lot of future catalysts coming up. They aren't diluting, and I do think it's bottomed out. So you could really hold this one or swing it right now and make a lot of money, in my honest opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, but that is just what I am doing, and that's what I think. For Q4, in Q4 2022, they closed 24.4 million in revenue and EBITDA, which left the industry in awe. Swifty Global has been fully audited and has its sights on filing its S1 by the end of Q1 2023. So we should see that pretty soon. So the company is also focused on establishing affiliations with globally established operators. So, they could sell their technology and license it with major, with casinos, online casinos, etc., that are already doing billions or hundreds of $1,000,000 in revenue and take a cut. This is why I really like this company, because they have their own software development team. I think it's at least 12 to 15 members, and they have been doing this for decades. Very good leadership here. and they are offering the refined technology as a white label solutions with a subscription and revenue sharing model. This is a very big side of their business that most people don't understand. It's not just their revenue numbers from all the online casinos they own and their apps and everything like that. They have a lot going on other than that. And as of now, it looks like they have under $1 million in total liabilities and debt, everything like that. This is very good to see for an OTC company, a very good share structure. They can't even dilute. They have 100 million authorized shares anyways, so they can't really dilute that much if they wanted to anyways, and they haven't been diluting at all in a very long time, and I do not believe they plan to, as the CEO has stated in the past. He does not plan to. Will this change? But either way, they can't dilute that much anyways. This is a very good company, one of the best companies you can invest in the entire OTC right now. We have to talk about is one I have covered multiple times. I called this one at like 4 cents. It went up all the way to just under 15 cents, or around 15, 16 cents. Now it is back to 0.066, and follow me at 6K Investor, and you can DM me if you have any questions or you want to talk about stocks. I will do my best to reply to you as soon as I can. On March 16th, I told you guys WSRC looks bottomed out, and I bought more. I actually did buy more at 0.07 because I think this one is extremely undervalued. They do not have any dilution, and they have around $1 to $2 billion in federal funding. This is why I like them, because once again, they are not diluting. They have a very good share structure that is almost capped out, 350 million authorized shares compared to 312 outstanding, and more than half of those are currently locked up by insiders and large shareholders and majority shareholders. The float, it looks like, of around 150 million. So they have $200 million just from this project alone for the next 7 to 10 years. A market cap of $20 million, extremely undervalued. This one is completely bottomed out, and the company has been silent for a while. So as soon as they update or put out a PR catalyst, this will easily get back to 10 cents in my honest opinion. And I think this one can easily hit 15 to 20 cents and beyond that as soon as they actually start showing numbers. If they actually start showing numbers and more updates, this is one that you have to look at. March 14th, they actually tweeted they are continuing to work at their the restoration of their Twitchell Dam. That's one of their funded projects, and they are responding to the third round of devastating rains since early January. Our executives have been on the ground working and collaborating with the water district and local agencies. California has received all of the company's attention and focus. As soon as the crisis is over, we'll provide updates on the developments of our projects. So updates are coming. They say they appreciate your loyalty, patience, and understanding. The company is also moving into the reimbursement and revenue generating phase of the emergency mitigation operations at the Twitchell Reservoir and Dam Mitigation Project in the Santa Maria Valley in Southern California. When they're actually going to start showing revenue numbers, but if and when they do that, this stock is honestly going to explode, because a lot of people are still very skeptical about this company. They have major funding and major projects. No other penny stock is doing what this company is doing without dilution. This is one you definitely have to watch. Ticker WSRC, Western Sierra Resource Corporation. Ticker IVDA is probably one of my best growth stocks for this entire year and going forward beyond that as well. So ticker IVDA is in the AI and security industry and a lot more IoT industry as well. They have a lot going on for developing smart cities all over the world. They have partnerships in well over or just around 20 different countries. They are continuously expanding their software development team and the people designing and innovating their technology. These people are more than qualified for what they are doing. This is a company I really like. This is one of the cheapest AI stocks in the entire market. Very undervalued. This one just hit $4, went all the way back to $1. They have earnings coming out around the end of this month, which could push this stock even further. I think the earnings will be good, but that's my honest opinion. So that's another catalyst. They have coming out. The CEO has been very active, a very good CEO, very good team, a lot of people working for this company, innovating it. Only 16 million outstanding shares, and as of lately, they have not been diluting, so that's a very good sign. But at least 30+% of those shares are locked up currently. According to their last few quarterly reports, they do keep around $6 to $10 million cash on hand. That's very good to see for a company like this. They are actually approved by the Department of Homeland Security. This is very, very hard to obtain for AI type companies. They have many different types of security projects. They have drones, all kinds of innovative technology that you have to research and look at for yourself, because it would take me way too long to discuss. But I will take profits if this one does go up like crazy like it did in the past. This is one that I called out at 60 cents. It went all the way up to just under $4 and now is bottomed out at $1. And I actually bought a lot of shares right at $1. So we'll have to see what happens. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys have a good week and I will see you on the next one.